Hi, Tara Whitney from Whitney Consulting. We write grants, tenders, and business cases. And I'm jumping on to talk to you about the importance of storytelling when writing your grant applications. So when you are writing your grant application, you must remember that you are writing it to the assessor. So you are telling the assessor who's assessing your grant application the story behind your project, behind why it is needed, the problem it's going to solve, all of the amazing benefits and outcomes it's going to deliver. So you need to make sure the story is told. You can't just say we're going to do this project and deliver these benefits. Because if there's no explanation around, if you haven't set the scene, if you haven't explained what it is that the problem is, then the assessor really can't understand why the project is so desperately needed. They can't really see the demand for the project. They can't get excited about the outcomes that you're going to deliver. So you really need to set the scene. You need to have a holistic view of your project by the time you come to the end of the grant application. So that story throughout your grant application needs to talk about what it is the problem is, what the current situation is, what's happening now, what is being done now, what is the issue with that, what's the problem with that, why do we have to change anything, why do we have to do this project. So set that current situation, the current scene. Then explain exactly what you will do and make sure you tell the story about what you will do. How will you do it? Exactly what will be done. Make it clear the how you'll do it, what you'll do, the tasks you'll do, who's going to manage the project, who's going to oversee it and check in on it, and when are they going to check in. Tell the story about how the project will be delivered. Because then the assessor knows. They can see what the current situation is, they can see the tasks, the actions that you're going to deliver, and they can clearly see how, by doing that, by doing your project, given the current situation and the problems that currently exist, these will be the outcomes that will fall out of it. These will be the benefits that will be delivered. And how wonderful will that be? So yes, we should definitely pay for that. That's why it's important to make sure your grant application tells a story, a whole story. What is the problem? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to do it? Explain the whole thing, okay? So hopefully that gives you some sort of guidance. As always, if you need some help, we do write grant applications, but we also do have our new Grant It Yourself mentoring program. Now, Grant It Yourself is a online grant writing course, which is within a day or two, it'll be a step-by-step course that you can go through. By the end of doing the course, you'll have a fully written grant application, which will be high quality. It will make writing your application so much easier, so much quicker, reduce all of that overwhelm when you go, I don't know where to start. You'll have a quality application at the end, which tells the story. And then you'll also have 12 months of support. So a private Facebook group that you can pop questions into, phone calls with me, group coaching calls with me once a month where you can say, I don't understand this question, or how do I do this? Or do you think I've told the story well enough here? So that Grant It Yourself program is absolutely invaluable and will pay for itself with the smallest grant. So you'll have then another 12 months to use it. So absolutely jump on to the website, www.whitneyconsulting.com.au, and take a look at Grant It Yourself. Any questions, or if you need some help, please don't hesitate to pop onto the website and send me a message. Thanks. Bye.